Tonight, a local travel company is accused of accepting money from young people, then failing to book the trips they paid for.
Eyewitness News reporter James Keith tracked down the owner.
The business has multiple names, including EB Worldwide and Exhibit Travel, but it's accessed by the public through the website seniorgradtrips.com. The website promises safe, fun-filled vacations with competitive prices, but that's not what some of their customers say they received.
It was just an awful, awful experience for those students.
Carrie Robertson says seniors at her daughter's school in Pleasanton, California were sick after riding buses with no air conditioning in 90-degree weather for 7 hours to Disneyland. The buses, which were hours late, were supposed to be chartered. As a result, the school canceled its deal with George Barragon for the next year's trip and requested a refund for the $10,000 down payment.
George promised us that he would give us our money back and then stopped communicating with me in November of 2015, and I have not heard from him since.
This company is advertising high school graduation trips that involve transportation, hotels, and meals, and they're asking for that upfront payment, and at the last minute either the school shows up or tries to go wherever their destination is, and unfortunately nothing has been booked.
The website for seniorgradtrips.com says the company is headquartered in Selma, but the address took us here, a UPS store at the Forum. After trying to get him on the phone for weeks, we went to Barragon's house in Cibolo. No one answered, but as we were leaving, a vehicle pulled up.
George, can we talk to you?
Can we talk to you guys?
No one wanted to talk. The Better Business Bureau gives EB Worldwide an F rating with 17 complaints filed to date.
We received an influx of complaints within the past 2 months from customers specifically alleging that they paid upfront fees for high school graduation trips and that the business failed to pay their vendors, which ended up in last-minute cancellation of these trips and for those students.
Public records show a civil judgment awarded to Mark Travel Corporation in 2015 against Barragon and his company for more than $80,000. In a written statement, a representative from the Mark Travel Corporation said, Mr. Barragon DBA Exhibit Tours purchased vacation packages for a total of 92 people for travel to Cancun, Mexico in 2015. The deposit was paid to FunJet, but the remainder was not paid to FunJet. So as not to leave stranded vacationers, FunJet covered the balance and sought recovery in court from Mr. Barragon. At this point, FunJet has not recovered its judgment against him. Carrie has this message for Barragon.
You need to follow through with what you said you were going to do. You need to pay that money back, and you need to not scam people.
The Better Business Bureau says it's not aware of any Texas students or schools here that have been affected. The BBB encourages you to do your research before sending any money to a company that you're not familiar with. James Keith, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.